Good morning, YouTube. This is KingCobraJFS with another video, and it is Monday. It's Monday. I look outside my window of my apartment, and what should I see on the ground? The ucky white stuff that comes around this time of year. Snow. Like, fuck me. It's here. Now, I don't mind snow in small doses, mind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's just a little bit of snow every now and then, I can cope with it. But Wyoming is known for the winters where it gets a lot more snow than this, and then just blows a bunch of wind. So all that snow hit the ground is not hitting you in the face, and it's like, oh, Wyoming winters suck. Well, I get paid on Wednesday, so, you know, I just try to make the best of it, I guess, and, you know, not let the, shitty weather get to me. As I am out of cigarettes. I've taken most of my cigarette butts and been smoking them out of my pipe, just taking the tobacco and squeezing them in there, and, you know, it's better than no tobacco, right? That's for sure. So, I was taking my bike to work the other day. I forgot my helmet. It turns out the lecturer at the bike shop went and grabbed it, and then freaking started riding to work, and the engine chain, I don't know what happened, but as I released the clutch, there was a loud popping / banging noise. And I'm supposed to take a look at it today and see what the problem is. So I don't know how much it's going to cost to fix the bike, or at least get it to where it pedals again. But they're saying when they called the person that usually works on my bike, they called him and he said that I might have blown the engine. So that's why you don't see the cruiser in the video right now. I'm not happy about that, but I suppose there are bigger problems out there. Oof. Ha ha ha. That's unfiltered cigarette tobacco in my pipe. Oh, holy shit, that is strong. I'm getting my nicotine fix for the morning. And then if that wasn't enough, I had that poltergeist of mine, Winston. To recap what happened. I had a side-by-side shotgun. Okay, I had it leaning against the wall like this. This happened a couple of days ago. I was sitting here watching a video, and guess what happened? The shotgun moved on its own. It went like this. Okay, I was just sitting here, and I look out of the corner of my eye, and all of a sudden I see the shotgun do this. Oh, bam! Now, if the vacuum cleaner would have been there, it would have stopped it. But guess what? It didn't stop it, and it broke one of those square panes of glass that you see right there in the camera, right mirror. Okay, and I was not happy about that when that happened. I got the vacuumed up the broken glass. Called my landlord and tell him I had an accident with the glass breaking, some glass breaking in the apartment, and he told him to fix it. Not only did it break the glass, one of the glass panes in that hutch over there where the vacuum sits in front of, but it also, if you look real closely, some scratches on my barrels, and you can see them like right there, kind of, and yeah, not too happy about that, you know. The gun will shoot just fine. I mean, getting the barrels re-blued by a gunsmith, you know, that's not challenging. I was more pissed at the fact that the glass broke, and the gun was sitting just right too. I mean, it was sitting just like that, and I was sitting here watching the video, and then yeah, the shotgun just tips over on its own and decides it wants to fall through one of those glass panes and break. Fucking fantastic. So, in hindsight, I'm thinking if I would have had the vacuum cleaner sitting in front of it like it is right now, it would have just been caught on the vacuum cleaner and, you know, it would have been an issue. Or if I would have had the shotgun laying on the, just chilling on the bed like it usually does, you know, I wouldn't have been an issue. But alas, YouTube, alas. It's decided it wanted to break on me, so, fuck. I mean, I moved the vacuum cleaner, the shotgun, it flew over from this point of the wall and broke this pane right here. Some pretty solid ass glass too, so I'm like, what the fuck? So, not happy about that, YouTube. You know, I don't mind having a haunted apartment until it does shit like that. And then I end up paying for it because, you know, it's not like I can say, hey, Winston, you got a couple $100 to replace that broken glass right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work like that. So, whatever it costs, YouTube, I'll get it fixed. I look on the ground, there's snow outside, I'm like, blah. And the whole reason, you know, like 2 days ago, I took my bike to the bike shop, and I got some all-weather-proof tires for the back. So when the snow did hit, like it's outside right now, I'd build it if I had to ride my bike to work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have tires on it that would grip the snow, and I wouldn't slip and slide on it too bad. But then, you know, it's just like, great, man, fucking fantastic, right? I suppose it could be worse, YouTube. There are bigger problems out there, unfortunately. The fourth victim to the last month's Washington school shooting died, and it's sad stuff, it really is. And you know what? They're saying he did it because he broke up with his girlfriend. Wow, really? And that shit sucks, man, but breaking up with a girlfriend is never easy, but at the same time, you know, it's not worth killing innocent lives because your heart's broken, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it took me a couple weeks to get over the breakup I had, but, you know, I realized that I am 23, you know, fairly attractive here. I can probably find a girlfriend with no problem here, you know, just gonna put myself out there. And, I checked my dating profile, ironically enough, and it's at like 85 visits now from different women around the country. Yeah. And some of those women I'd love to talk to, but I don't have a credit card to just dump money into an account, and people are saying things on YouTube like, be careful with those websites, Josh. Some of them are fake profiles. I'm thinking to myself, well, that kind of sucks because I'm seeing all these women talk to me or want to talk to me on the internet, and it's like, you know, it makes me feel confident about myself, YouTube. And I'm thinking, oh, they're just talking shit. And then one day, I'm checking CNN on my phone, and there's a story on CNN where this website got fined a shit ton of money for creating fake profiles. And I saw that, and I was just like, a dating website got busted for creating fake profiles. I had to pay a shit ton of money. You fucking kidding me? So, like, whatever, man. But yeah, I look outside, I'm like, what's the way I look outside? I look on the ground, I'm like, there's snow on the ground. So, yeah, not too happy about the snow being on the ground, that is for sure. But it is what it is. So this is the time of the year where we all start dressing more warmly, and, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about getting my barrels, the scratches in my barrels taken out, because, like I said, the gun will still shoot just fine. I'm confident about that. You know, I want to get that glass fixed, and you know, because how exactly, because every time something breaks in my apartment, I gotta call my landlord and deal with it like that, and, I'm thinking, how the hell am I gonna explain this to my landlord? Yeah, I'm just, I had an accident with the glass. Well, what happened? Well, I had my shotgun leaning against the wall, it fell over on its own, and smashed one of the glass panes in the hutches near the kitchen. And I didn't even touch it, because, you know, I'm sitting here in my chair watching a YouTube video one day, and that happened, you know. Just leaning against the wall, like, right here, okay? The way I was sitting in the chair, you know, I would have had to have reached, you know, I didn't have the chair this close to the wall. That's the thing. I had it closer to the computer, but I just vacuumed this area up recently, so I moved the chair to do that, and now I got the chair sitting a bit closer back to the wall, so I have room to stretch out my legs while I'm talking. But the way I had the chair set close to the computer when the shotgun tipped over, there was no way, like, I couldn't even reach around to knock it over myself. I had the chair close to the computer, and yeah, it was just, I look out the corner of my window, I look out the corner of my eye, not the window, excuse me, I look out the corner of my eye, and at the very last second I saw it happen. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So, I'll deal with that, I guess. But you haven't seen me on YouTube too often, because I have not been in a video making mood lately, and it's just like, what's the point, you know? Because it seems like every other video I'm talking about the same goddamn thing on my channel. Oh, the beach cruiser's busted again, or legalized pot, or this and that. It's like, yeah, people probably get sick of hearing it on my channel, I reckon. Ugh, I hate Mondays. This is just a mess. No, this is the thing. It's just the start of a week, you know. A lot of people hate Mondays because, man, people get really cranky. It's a new week, you know. So, but I'm not gonna let this snow on the ground stop me from having a good day at work. So I woke up this morning. I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I'm like, what time is it? 8 o'clock. I don't have to be to work till like 11:30. You usually catch the bus at like 10:30, and it's like 9:39. So I'm like, I don't have to be out of bed for some time. I'm going back to bed. Fuck this. It's just, I slept for about 23 to 24 minutes, and I'm like, I gotta get up. So I got up, and yeah. But you know what, YouTube? I'm not going to be happy if I have to replace the engine on my bike either. Like, I'm hoping maybe the chain broke on the inside when I was pedaling it because I had the back tire on too tight, you know. Because I bought 2 used bike tires that came with tubes from the bike shop, and they had, like I said, they have a thicker trend on them for when the snow hits. If I have to ride my bike to work in the snow, I can, you know. And it took me like an hour and a half to get the back tire on. I have the tools for it and everything. And I finally got the tire and the chain set, and then it took me 4 tries just to get the fucking thing to stay in there, because I put the chains in like you're supposed to, put the bolts, tighten them back down, put it back tire back on the back of the bike again, and I had the fuel empty out of it, and the bike was upside down, and I figured, I was gonna, you know, as I was sitting there trying to pedal it, I'm like, wait a second, there's no fuel in the gas tank right now when I was working on it, so I'm like, okay, fuck it, turn it upside down, I started pedaling it, I get the pedal it really fast, and then freaking the chain on the pedal side would pop off, and I'm like, god damn it, so I'd stop the bike, and take off the screws, you know, tinker with it a bit, and I finally got it to where the chain's not gonna pop off, and then, like, alright, sweet, so I put the bike right side up, I'm like, awesome, got my bike ready for the winter, sweet, and then, as I was leaving the apartment, I put some fuel on it to keep the engine lubricated. There's too much oil in the mixture to begin with, so it wasn't going to start up. I didn't put that much in there, maybe like a little bit just to keep it, you know, so it wouldn't, like, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck's my helmet? So I retraced my steps, went to the bike shop, and they had it. I left it there. I was grabbing the tires the other day. Alright, so I got my helmet back. Sweet. Riding to work. And then all of a sudden I released the clutch to slow down a little bit, and frickin' I had this all popping, like, banging noise, like I said, and the chains just seize up, and both chains won't even move. What the fuck, you know? And so I drove it back to the bike shop, and they're saying I might have blown the engine on it. And that's the case. I can't say I'm too happy about that, YouTube. Because that was an awesome bike. And it still is an awesome bike. Because I customized it, you know. It's a fun little summer project. But, as it is Thanksgiving, you know, I got these issues I'm faced with right now. Spend less time bitching and more time being thankful for the things I do have, yes. You know, that fact of the matter is that I have an awesome apartment over my head, especially when those weather hits, blah, you know. I'm actually caught up for rent this month, and I already got $253 towards rent for next month, so. I pay $100 out of this check I get on Wednesday. Then my next check I get at the end of the month, I pay $150. My rent's caught up for next month already. So November, December, January, February, March. I turned 24 in 5 fucking months, YouTube. Yeah. March 26. I'm almost 24. Where has the time gone, YouTube? Well, after I got my bike stuff done, let's see, I think it was Friday, was it? Yeah. Because I had Thursday and Friday off last week. I went to the bar and sang some karaoke, and I had a fun time doing that. There were a lot of awesome singers at the bar that night, so that's what's up. Myself included. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to try karaoke at a bar and you're old enough to do it and have a couple of drinks, I'd recommend it if you have the money and the time to do it. It's fun, you know, if you ever get a chance to try it. Really? You're not staying late, are you? Although my landlord says she's gotten complaints about tenants who have complained about apartments being haunted in other areas of the building, so if I didn't tell her it was a ghost, she might believe me, she might not, but only offhand chance, you know. I'm just thinking, really? You know, thing if it is, I'm always on time with my rent. You know, there's been a couple times where I was late and I had to pay extra to keep it going, you know, and then I get my rent back on track. If you're in a situation where you're paying rent for your space, YouTube, where you live and stuff, it's a good idea if you have a job, especially if you can, try to stay a month ahead, you know what I'm saying? That makes it a lot easier to manage your expenses. It's a tip from me to you if you're living on your own for the first time, or if you're living on your own, you know. Well, how much is rent for this apartment that I live in? It's $500 a month. All utilities are included. So that's not bad, you know. Especially in bigger areas of the country where rent goes to $1,000 a month and or higher, and that can get expensive. So, you know, it's even more ironic is the 52 Ford pickup I had, after putting $1,000+ into it, 2 years in a professional's garage, screwed me and my dad out of a lot of money. Got the Better Business Bureau involved and got our money back. It spends another 2 years in my uncle's garage, and he doesn't get it done. And my uncle's living with his parents, my great-grandparents, if you will, and my great-grandparents and my grandparents, my dad's parents, are all moving out of the state, not this state, but the state they were living in, into a different state. And I'm helping them move all their stuff into the truck and what have you. And then it comes down to my pickup, my 52 Ford pickup, 351 Windsor dual exhaust. Ooh. I had to say goodbye to it, YouTube, because I could not we could not afford to take it back to Casper with us. And we had to get rid of it because we couldn't just leave it there. The owners that were buying my great-grandparents' house didn't want it sitting there, would not have anything to do with it. So we kept it there for as long as we could, hoping that my uncle would at least get done. And my uncle has issues of not finishing anything he starts. Like, he'll start a project and then halfway through he'll just scrap it, you know, and whatever. So, you know how much I paid for, you know how much I sold that pickup for after putting about $2,000 of parts into it. How much did I sell it for, YouTube? $500. 4 years and $500 later, no more pickup. Now I can sit here and spend the rest of my life upset about it, or I could take it as a grain of salt and be like, next time you have a cool car like that, you know, and you have the money, take it to a professional to get it done. You know. Thing of it is, though, my uncle, he likes to work on cars for a hobby. It's, you know, what he does. And some of the stuff that my family has seen him build, they say he does cool stuff. You know, he builds cool cars, but he never finishes them. He'll get halfway through a project car and he'll scrap it, sell it, and buy a new one. And it's just like, really? You know. But it is what it is, YouTube. Speaking of legalization, from what I've heard, if I heard correctly, Wyoming is voting on legalization this Wednesday. And I hope that rumor was not just a rumor. I hope it was true, you know. They're voting on legalization this Wednesday in Wyoming. Holy shit. Especially after I called Matt Mead and said, hey, if you're interested in saving Wyoming $9.15 million a year, maybe you might want to consider legalizing cannabis in Wyoming. Just a thought. So, and if they aren't voting on legalization this Wednesday, 2 more years, 2016. Excuse me. I'm just 5 months away from being 24. Holy shit, YouTube. That's interesting to think about. And months, man, the months, they just fly by. They just, you know, they do. The checks I've been getting lately are like $300 or so, and you know, especially then, you know, but it is what it is. I went through the last carton of cigarettes I had in like a week. Now I'm out of cigarettes. I'm smoking butts out of my ashtray, or the pipe tobacco, what have you. But so now I'm just repeating myself. I might buy me a huge bag of pipe tobacco just because it's a money saver, and cigarettes are expensive. You bet like 6 packs of cigarettes and a bag of pipe tobacco, and you know. Yeah. Because if I buy like 10 packs of cigarettes at $5 a piece, that's like $50 right there. And you know what I'm saying? Yikes. when it comes to pipe tobacco, though, I'm somewhat picky. I like aromatics and non-aromatics, but I prefer aromatics. And I like a good pipe tobacco that's got a strong nicotine kick to it. So, these next couple of days, man, we shall see, you know. I mean, if Wyoming legalized gay marriage, that's awesome. You know, I support gay rights. I myself am straight, but the way I see it, I don't believe in love either, but, you know, if somebody loves somebody and they want to get married, at the end of the day, what's it going to matter if they're the same sex? You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Because at the end of the day, if somebody's getting paid for that wedding, and someone's paying, weddings are expensive, man. Let's keep it real. Weddings are expensive, man. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's not going to matter jack shit as long as they're paying for the wedding, you know. But all about the Old Testament says God hates gays. That's the Old Testament. New Testament says God accepts them. Reason being is because back in the day there wasn't as many people on the planet. So I guess God needs you to not be gay in the Old Testament so you could populate the earth for more people to worship him or her or it, whatever you want to call it. But I don't go to church or nothing, so I see myself as a god, YouTube. I didn't write the testaments, that's for sure. Someone else did. Yeah. But so right now I got the vacuum sitting in front of the hutch, and there's two cabinets like that, one on that side and the one on the other side. And that's my kitchen right there. And then you turn the camera, that door leads to the hallway, and that door right there's a closet, and then that door there's a walk-in closet, and then there's the bathroom, and it's got a shower and a toilet and a sink, and that's basically my pad. People have been asking for a tour of the apartment, and what you're seeing is what is the entire setup. It's a nice little studio. And when Winston knocked over the shotgun and broke the glass, yeah, I was kind of pissed at him for a couple of days, but shit happens, you know. I get it called in, get it repaired, it won't be a problem, you know. But well, anyway, it's KingCobraJFS with another video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.